Mr. Ryan Hurd. Thank you, Ryan, for playing with your fabulous band. And this right here is our friend Brad Searcy from the band Old Dominion, one of our all-time favorites at Whiskey Jam, and even outside of Whiskey Jam. It's one of the bands I like to listen to in my spare time. You guys have been with us from, name changes of bands up and down the road to Chicago and Atlanta, everything in between, and multiple Monday nights. How do you think you survived it all?
Is this a question for me? I think it is.
I don't know how I did.
Man, I don't know. I think good friends, good music, and cold beer, and you can go real far on all those three things. Just having fun, man, and doing what we love to do, making the music we want to make, and hopefully all the good stuff happens after that.
These guys are doing some of the best jobs in Nashville of what they're doing right now, making that good music. It's crazy. You go through phases and periods where people are writing similar stuff, and you just pray and hope for cool, good, new, fresh, original, authentic music to emerge. And these two guys are writing it, performing it every day, and hopefully we're gonna see it more and more just making its way into the mainstream.
Tell them what song Ryan here just wrote, had a #1.
Yeah, Ryan's just coming off a #1 song with Lonely Tonight for Ashley Monroe and Blake Shelton. And you guys, your song is climbing the charts.
Yeah, break up with them, and then guy walks into a bar too. So, but I want to know what you have.
His first top 10 right now, which is that Tyler Farr Guy Walks Into a Bar, which was probably first played here. If we're honest,
you know what? Honest to God, it got on hold here. Jonathan played it live, and Tyler Farr heard it in this bar, and he put it on hold, and he cut it.
That's the coolest part about this bar.
So that's a true story.
That's what the coolest part about Whiskey Jam is. Like, people are gonna write books on Nashville and country music, and this period of time they're gonna talk about Music Mafia 10 years ago, and they're gonna talk about Whiskey Jam now, and that's been a huge part of so many people coming to town and getting on the bill and getting to play for a full room, which is something that is priceless. So that story, and I've played here 8 or 9 times now. I played with a band, I played by myself, I played and not told anybody I was coming just because I felt like coming and I felt like I needed to. So
out of tune, in tune, kinda,
dude,
somewhere in the middle.
And
a good band, a bad band.
And you're coming off of #1 from, did Payback go #1?
No,
it went #1.5.
A gigantic.
Still #1 in my heart.
Oh, dude, it's a gigantic hit, Payback for Rascal Flatts. Jay DeMarcus is sitting in the back right now. Did you see him?
That song opened up so many more, so many doors for me on Music Row that I would never have been open. The people I got to write with, and all of a sudden people knew my name and Aaron's name and Neil.
I thought you were cool after that song.
See?
Not until that song.
That's why he had agreed to do the interview.
But
hey, you want to do an interview with the guy from Payback? He's like, the movie with Mel Gibson? Yeah, Chris Christopherson's here. We got a pretty cool VIP section tonight. Ron White's in the VIP section. Randy Couture's in the VIP section.
Ron White.
Yeah, I can't even get in the VIP section, and I started this thing. I'm getting updates.
You negotiate your contract.
That's the problem about having no contract. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time up, guys.
No, I got nothing to do. I got nowhere to be.
All right, well, let's settle in. Somebody put on a pot of coffee.
Thank you, Ward, for all you do.
Cheers, guys.
You and Josh.
Thanks to Miller Lite.
You and Josh started something that, honestly, that I tell my family about and my friends about, that if they've never been to it before, they have to come. So, it really, to me, this is country music history, what happens here on every Monday night. And everybody who's either going to make it or not has played Whiskey Jam before. So, you guys.
Well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you think that about it. And I'm glad it's turned into kind of a proving ground. You guys have proven yourself, that's for sure. No proving ground about it.
Part of it, honestly. Happy to be a part of it, honestly.
Y'all give it up for the best band ever, Cadillac 3.
insane. My pony's so wheel, well, I'm a southern man. Little bears ain't going, the women's ain't right. Little don't seem so damn right. But an old boy like me still left the team. That's right. I see you. It's all about the sound, Georgia, Alabama.